preventative measures. Unfortunately, no child predator is going to come out and say that they are a child predator. So we have a few signs that can help you pick out certain signs that might make you feel uncomfortable having your child experience, or signs that maybe this person around your child is not a good idea. So the first one is going to be behavioral signs. So what I mean by behavioral signs is what the child is doing for the adult, or even what the adult is doing for the child. So the first one will be spending quality time with the child opposed to the adult, like another adult. So if it's your close friend, you want to be suspicious if your friend is spending more time with your child than you, because they will want to be with someone more their own age. So if they're mostly hanging out with your child, this could be a red flag. Next would be giving gifts or doing favors. So if they are constantly giving gifts to your child, especially expensive ones, you want to be a little bit hesitant of receiving it and having your child receive the gift, because not all gifts can be a good gift, and not all gifts might not have a hidden undertone for it. Nextly would be weird looks. If they're doing weird long looks at your child, this is another red flag. And lastly, it would be sworn to secrecy. So, for example, say if you told your child no, they can't have a toy, and an adult brings the toy to the child, they said, "This is just between us, here you go." It might be nice even though they're going behind your back, but we want to make sure that he's not, or she is not, purposely giving your child toys and calling it a secret so they can avoid other hidden things from you. So you want to try to avoid and have a nice open dialogue with your child if they are sworn to secrecy with the adult, and make sure that there's no other weird behaviors. Moving on from behavioral signs, we'll be going to verbal cues. So verbal cues can be pet names / nicknames, or if they're being very affectionate, verbally affectionate with your child. These are definitely signs of red flags. Moving on from verbal cues, we got physical signs. So a physical sign can be a tickle fight, if they're doing long, lingering hugs or lingering touches, especially on the slides that we discussed that are unsafe touches for an adult to do on a child, or an older family member / cousin that can do to like a child significantly younger. This is important because they're probably trying to desensitize your child to touch, which is why they'll do a nice linger touch on the shoulder, somewhere close to the chest, or even on the back. We want to avoid those signs.